We are only one day away from kickoff between the Texas Longhorns and the Sooners from Norman. Now, before I say anything, of course, you guys check out the last video I made with me and my roommate. Put the link here on the video. Got interviews with Colt McCoy, David Snow, and some other fans from UT, and let you guys see what we do here at UT during this week and whatnot. But now it's time to really talk about this game. And my concerns about it, but definitely what I think is going to happen. And let's talk about those problems. Texas offense has not looked sharp this year. But when I say that, people start thinking if you hadn't watched Texas games, their offense sucks. That we're not doing good. We've scored as many points as we did last year during the first 5 games of the season. But it's the eyeball test. I don't get into stop points. I don't get into the whole, we beat this team by 10, if we beat them by 17, it'll look better. I look for more how the play is on the field. And I've noticed this offense has struggled more than they did last year. It's a lot more fluid last year. A lot more. We moved the ball a lot easier last season. But on defense, I have utmost faith in this defense to stop anybody in the country. That includes you, Florida. That includes USC. That includes Alabama. And for this week, that includes the Oklahoma Sooners. Sam Bradford's a great quarterback. I've said that I don't know how many times. Bradford being in the game gives Oklahoma a chance to win. If Landry Jones was back there, this thing is over before we get off the bus. But Sam Bradford's a good quarterback, and he can make those guys around him look better than they really are. But I keep hearing, and the people are trying to make not excuses, but make arguments for Oklahoma in the media and everywhere about how many playmakers they've got. And that they've got more playmakers than Texas does on offense, that Bradford has more to work with than Colt McCoy does. Excuse me, where's Iglesias? Is Broyles going to play? Okay, is Grisham going to play? No. Texas, on the other hand, has Jordan Shipley, has Malcolm Williams, has Kirkendall, has Dan Buckner, has John Childs. And in the backfield, if we get some kind of running game going, Fozzie Whitaker can move the ball. He is one of those guys who, if there's not a hole there, he'll find one somewhere else. And hopefully he gets to start this week. Texas, but what separates the teams, I don't care what kind of I don't care what kind of weapons you have. I don't care if you've got Jerry Rice and Randy Moss and some of the greatest wide receivers that's ever played the game out there. If you can't block, your quarterback will be on his back. And I don't know how good Sam Bradford's going to be throwing the ball when he's laying flat on his face out of the Cotton Bowl. Because this defense, led by Sergio Kendall, the Acho brothers, and Lamar Houston, along with Roderick McElroy, are going to be all over Sam Bradford. Will Muschamp, I said this in one of the last videos, but Will Muschamp had a press conference this week. And all the coaches are really pumped about the game. They got 5 members of last year win that game. When they talked to Muschamp, he was not happy. Because even though we won that game, Bradford had a field day. 5 touchdown passes, 35 points on this defense. And he still remembers that. So, yeah, is he happy we won? Yeah. But he is making a point this week to not let that happen again. But we've got good enough offense to take care of the Sooners. But we've got a good enough defense to destroy the Sooners. If Texas plays sharp. Now, other than the UTEP game, which wasn't as sharp as usual, if Texas is on point, if they are sharp, this thing will be over quick. The Sooners do not have the same playmakers they did last year. Texas is a much better team than the Sooners. Can Oklahoma win this game? Yeah. There's a pride. There's a pride in that organization, and they're a good team. But Texas is looking to be a great team. And if they want to win this game and win it handily, they'll take care of business in the first quarter, and it'll be over from then. Can't let Bradford get in the rhythm. Got to get him on his back. But you've got a secondary out there led by Earl Thomas and Blake Gideon. He's coming into his own. And with Deion Beasley out there as well, that can shut down some guys. And without those great playmakers he had last year, I think he just made those awesome secondary players, he just made the job a little easier. I'll be at the game. I'm going to meet all the Sooners fans on YouTube. They're going to be there as well. And like I said, here's the bet is, if those who don't know, if for some reason the Sooners lose, if for some reason the Longhorns lose, excuse me, the Sooners are going to lose, I'm going to go out there and do the little OU inspirational battle chant, whatever it is. But when Texas beats Oklahoma, you'll get to see all 4 or 5 of the guys, I can't remember who's going to be there, with their horns held high, seeing the eyes of Texas. It's going to be great. And I'm going to try to get all the Texas fans around to help them out and encourage them a little bit. But seriously, I'm going to have fun meeting the guys, being in Dallas. We're going to leave about 4 or 5 this afternoon, head on over to Dallas. And then Saturday morning, we'll get up and head over to the Cotton Bowl. We'll see you guys later. Have a great weekend of football and get ready to experience the greatest rivalry of all time. We'll see you later. Hook 'em horns and Texas fight.